So we are back with the Zekrom team, and we've made some changes. We got rid of Blastoise because our team was a bit Regieleki weak, and we've got Talonflame. So our team is equally as Regieleki weak, but we have Tailwind support now, and a few other things that Talonflame can do. I've also switched to Special Zekrom, which could be a mistake, but we'll see. We have an opponent. It's a Zacian Yveltal team. And maybe this Yveltal will have an Assault Vest, in which case switching to Special Zekrom could come into play. And I've got that Regieleki as well. I've also got a Scent Scorch. BTW. So, I'll tell you what they're going to bring. Gastrodon. They have no Intimidate, which is good to know. So, I think what we do here is we're going to go in with Zekrom Koko. Rillaboom's going to be in the back with Kyogre. We'll see how that goes. So it's going to be a weird one for sure. I imagine probably like the Grimmsnarl Regieleki lead, probably with Gastrodon in the back. But then they probably want to bring both of their restricteds. So we'll see. Grimmsnarl Yveltal. Okay. So Yveltal in a terrible spot here, which leads me to believe Gastrodon's going to switch in on that slot. Yeah. It may not. It may not switch in on that slot. So we're actually going to play a bit passively here. We're going to make this play, because I'm sure Gastrodon's got to be coming in, right? So Yveltal switches. I think that is Gastrodon. Yeah. So the reason that we made this play is because I didn't want to max Zekrom. I would have gone for the Dragon into the max Whirlwind into that slot, but I didn't want to have Zekrom on the field taking damage at this stage or getting tricked with something, and then us essentially losing our Dynamax fairly quickly. So just a Reflect from Grimmsnarl. And this is great. So we're going to get Kyogre in. So we've got our electric duo in the back, which is where we want them for the late game against the Yveltal and Zacian. And we've kind of got the Gastrodon pinned a little bit. We're just gonna make this play. We're gonna Water Spout. I don't know if we'll get the knockout after through the Reflect, and they might Dynamax as well, in which case we definitely won't. But they switch into Yveltal. So, okay, light screen, yeah. No surprise there, no big surprises. So still do a good chunk of damage, and that's 1,000,000% an Assault Vest Yveltal. So we've got to be, still got to be very careful. because we're kind of relying on Rillaboom to get rid of the Gastrodon. I mean, we're not entirely relying on that. So I do have to be careful of a max move going into that slot. I think we're going to make this play though, because they might switch back out. They don't. They miss their Thunder Wave as well. So very fortunate. That almost knocked us out 1 HP. I did not expect it to do that much damage, and yeah, it's pretty much fully healed up. Okay. Okay, so I think this is our play here. We're actually at the point where we're just going to sacrifice Rillaboom. Get Tapu, Koko and Zekrom on the field at the same time and go from there. Center Scorch, they don't have Zacian. That is surprising. So yeah, all the more reason to switch out here. So that we don't get, basically we don't want to get snarled by the Yveltal, which there's a real possibility of that happening. So Yveltal switches out. I wonder what we're going to see from the Center Scorch. Coil, maybe? Dynamax? It's going to be a Dynamax. Okay. There we go, Gigantamax Center Scorch. Super cool design. Where do they go? I imagine it's got to be into Rillaboom. Yeah, there we go. So Rillaboom's down, but that's no big deal. Life Orb, Center Scorch. Yeah, this is fine. That's no big deal. We are just going to start going in on Gastrodon. Get the Center Scorch's attack lowered. I'm not convinced we're going to do enough damage, so I might have to Dazzling Gleam as well. I do kind of want to keep Tapu Koko around as well. So I will Dazzling Gleam. I think we will survive the turn with Tapu Koko, unless we get doubled up on, which wouldn't be ideal. But I've got a feeling that we may see a max guard here. We don't. Yeah, it's not enough. So this is oh, this is fire spin, isn't it? I can't switch out. So they do double up on the Tapu Koko, unfortunately, which makes things a little bit tricky. But our Kyogre should outspeed the Center Scorch. I think my opponent's play here is probably just to max guard and let us knock out the Gastrodon. Now I do believe that we are not speed tying with these two. We're not. Okay, good. So Zekrom's getting his move off first, no matter what. I suppose I do Wormwind. I want to Max Quake. No, Max Quake might not get the job done. So this is our play then. I think that's it. I think they're going to max guard and let's get the Gastrodon. They actually don't. So Gastrodon goes down, and I can't see Center Scorch surviving this. It actually survives that. Colour me impressed. Okay, so it still does a lot of damage, all things considered. I can't believe it actually survived that. A single target Water Spout in the rain. And then finishes itself off with Life Orb. That's not ideal. And we've got a weak Rising Voltage to hit this Yveltal with. So yeah, the fact that we have gone special is not good in this particular battle. They've still got the light screen up as well. Yeah, 3 more turns. Okay, so oh, of course, yeah, we're gonna get the electric terrain set up again. Scald or Thunder? Yeah, we're gonna Thunder for the damage. I don't think the burn's gonna matter too much. I'd rather just try to power through it, because this is what we're gonna be dealing with, Snarl. Yeah, it takes that really well. But I feel like we should power through. It's going to be close with Dark Pulse, assuming they have that. So I think they've got Oblivion Wing Kyogre here. Yeah, will this get the job done? We're Assault Vested, of course. It doesn't. So I think that will be the end of the game. Okay, there we go, we get the win. But I'm not too happy with it, to be honest. I think we're definitely going back to physical Zekrom, because Assault Vest Yveltal isn't exactly uncommon. And yeah, I think maybe we make a couple more changes as well, which is why I'm making this series. It's all prep for the International Challenge, so you can kind of see how I test the team and how we get to the final variation. So yeah, I think we'll make some changes and we'll see how we get on for the next episode. I'll see you then.